You can hear me well. Type a Y. Okay, thank you, Zach. Thank you, Liu Mui Fui. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nurini, all the way from Indonesia. Raymond, Caroline, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Okay, so I'm so excited today. We got a day that is fully loaded. Thank you, Faisal. Thank you, Kayani. I hope I got your name right there. And oh, there's a Casey. I'm also Casey. Hi, Kun Chun Yi. Yeah, so your initial is Casey. And CJ. CJ is my best friend. Oh, Raz, my daughter. Okay, thank you so much. Initials. Anyway, I'm so excited. Yeah, so I want to tell you that when I was young, I used to do theater before. And typically on the second day is not so good day because after the first day, a lot anticipation, opening and everything, right? Then sort of like the adrenaline kind of go down a bit. But today is very different. This is our second day. I'm so excited. I want to applaud you. Yeah, I mean, of course, for being here. Hi, Karina Lau, like Tony Leong's wife, but different spelling. I want to applaud you for being here because you guys are action takers. Yeah, as we said yesterday, 3 things that's needed to be successful in life. Yeah, knowledge, action. You guys took action, and also and network, which you guys, I see some of you interacting in the Telegram group. Now, if you guys haven't got into the Telegram group, there's a lot of action there. Let me share my screen now. Let me share my screen, and I want to tell you why I am so excited very, very shortly, okay? Okay, I'm going to make a share screen. Okay. Just give me a second, yeah? Okay. Give me a second. I'm going to share. Okay, share screen. Okay, can you see it well? Thumbs up. Awesome. Good. Thank you so much. Good. Yeah, so thank you, team. Today is actually Leanne and also Helen, who's behind the scene, making sure these things happen. Thank you so much to them. And they already just posted the link. If you're not in a Telegram, that's where we share, where we do our homework, additional, a bit of teaching, and also we share additional tips there. Yeah, and that's where. Oh, so why am I so excited? So I'm so excited because some of you, I saw some of you did this assignment and you guys have listed there. And I know you guys are action takers. And of course, in life, there's only 2 types of people lah. Those that give excuses, those that because of certain, oh, late ready lah, finish so late ready, so tired lah. But because some of you, for the same set of reasons, right? You say, because every day I'm so tired. After work, day in, day out, year in, year out. Same old, same old. I don't be same old, same old. I'm gonna do something different. You guys did it. And I was so impressed. I was so impressed. I'm contemplating doing something very special. Not the end of the 4-day, even today itself. But let me think after the break whether I want to do that or not. If I'm thinking of doing something very special for you guys. Yeah. I'll give you a bit more context. Okay, so thank you so much for doing all your homework. I thought it was amazing. And of course, I gave additional teaching, which I'm not going to share here. Only you can find it. And I think that is the mindset of what really helped me build my business. I shared with one of the gentlemen who actually shared his results, who come out on LinkedIn. Yeah. And you guys can read my comment there. And that's the real mindset of a true business owner. Okay, so what are some of the things that we actually did? Just a very brief recap. The 3 missing ingredients of success, which already jump out of the game: knowledge, action, and network. Yeah, so in this 4-day seminar, you get all these 3. Yeah, if you're not getting network, maybe because your screen is off, you're not interacting, people don't know you, people don't know you exist, so you cannot network. Maybe because you are not in the Telegram group, you don't see other people. Some of the people are already introducing themselves. In fact, I saw a gentleman who shared, I love like all these shirts, all this I make myself. So I really appreciate people who can make merchandise. I have caps, I have jumper, I have sweaters, I have everything. Yeah. So I look forward, maybe we can partner them. So that's how people, when people know, people can trust you and like you, and that's where you have more opportunities. You multiply the opportunity. Same platform, right? What you do with it, same knowledge, same platform, same network. The only difference is what action you take. That's the only thing that would not guarantee success. It's not what we do, it's what you do with what you have. Okay. In life, it is not what happened to us, it's what we do with what happened to us. So I also want to applaud you guys for being here, because a lot of people who told themselves they want change, some mummy, who say, I need to take care of my kids, but because some of the same reasons, some mummy say, I need to have more time to take care of my kids. They come to this class. They want to learn something. They want to multiply the network, multiply their knowledge, so more opportunities to be better and do better for the family. Okay. And the three important thing for those who didn't come yesterday, this is just a bit of a cheat sheet for you. Okay. What are the three principles that's very powerful? Number one is give without remembering. Number two is to receive without forgetting. And of course, we talk about the power of one connection. And guys, if you are in the Telegram group, please, message your friends. Come on, come on. Class has started. Come on in. Now, if for those who haven't, just join the group. Okay. Awesome. And the next thing, and today we got a very, do you remember yesterday what we could talk about? It's going to be very powerful today. And the third thing is, great relationship is not a rope that ties, but many stitches that binds. Okay. Great relationship is a rope that ties, but not many stitches that binds. Meaning, we don't build your authority, your network, overnight. In life, it's consistency. Okay. So today, what we're going to talk about, very important. Kit Chan's 5 C's to building trust. Why trust? Because trust is the ultimate currency of business and in life. If you don't trust the doctor, you won't let him operate you. If you don't trust the guy, you won't even go out, or you won't even marry him. If the employer don't trust the employee, he's not getting hired. It's all about trust. Yeah, even drug dealers, even all the criminals, the most important code is trust. Without trust, nothing happens. Yeah, cool. Next, we will share Kit Chan's ABC plus AC of personal branding. So ABC was a traditional thing that was taught. I realized to complete it, we need another two very fundamental elements. Otherwise, it can be a bit fake. It could be a bit fake. It could be people very artificial, very engineered. Okay. Yeah. And also, we have learned that so many benefits, more than 10 benefits, why we should do personal branding and networking, right? Yesterday, so many benefit, but very little people will take action. Why? They also don't know why. So today, the first step of taking action is awareness. So I want to talk about what will stop you from personal branding and networking. Okay. So with that in mind, I say, oh yeah, that's what Kit talk about. How do we? Because you can only overcome something if you're prepared. Sometimes you can overcome something when you're not prepared, when bad circumstances. But when things is already prepared, chances are it's very easy to overcome. Yeah. So if you know you're always late for work, what can you do? Sleep earlier, get prepared earlier, leave house earlier. You can mitigate. Okay, cool. So some of you ask, what is the relationship between personal branding and networking? Okay, I want to ask you guys, is personal branding more important or networking important? Personal branding type P, networking type N. P and N. Fire up the chat, guys. Yeah. So just now I say that I am contemplating. It is not a guaranteed thing. I'm still thinking because I will have a 1 hour. After 1 hour, I'll definitely have a break. And at the break, I will think whether I will do that something special for you tonight. And what is the decision factor? Because I'm inspired by you guys, because you guys took action, do the homework. I said, like so on. Then I want to reward you guys with something special. But of course, like yesterday, someone semangat, die, want to make a difference with a personal brand. Today, they don't turn up. Why? Because it rained. But some of you, because of the rain, you were stuck in the jam just now. You tell yourself. They said, just stuck in the jam, I'm very tired already, don't want to listen, don't want to listen. No need, okay? But because you were stuck in the jam just now, I might be only talking to 1 or 2 of you. You say, I've been stuck in the jam, the Malaysian jam, for many, many donkey years. I don't want this. Some people say, I got no choice. Actually, no choice is a choice, because we made the choice before. We say, I'll do something different. I don't want to be ordinary. I want to have a life that is extraordinary, where I can choose to stay home. I don't even have to go through jam every morning. I don't have to have my life dictated by the alarm clock. Yeah. So like today, I have option to do this at home. I was just telling my wife, if I want to do this in future, maybe I can do it anywhere in the world. Yeah. Okay. We got to create options for ourselves. So some of them say both is important. Some say personal branding is important. Some say networking is important. Yeah. So both is correct. Yeah. So imagine a bicycle. Yeah. So if I ask you, is the front wheel more important or the back wheel more important? It's a trick question. Both. I know some of you can do unicycle. Okay. So what is it like? So networking is about not only about people knowing you. Very important is not people. Yeah. Also people knowing you. Is who know you. A lot of people say, I know this, I know that, but then people don't know them. Okay. The second thing is personal branding is know you for what. Okay. Do they trust this particular brand? Now, if you have a strong personal brand, people know you're so clear, you've done the exercise. I hope you guys done the exercise. Yeah. Tonight, the homework you guys will do is actually designed to help you find yourself, to understand yourself, what you're about, so that people can interact with you. That's the first step. Because icons are identify, craft, outreach, networking, and social. If you're doing the first route right, everything is broken one. Yeah. So it's like you want to bake a cake. If the cake don't rise, no point you want to do. No point you want to decorate. No point you want to put the cream if it doesn't rise, right? So the sequence must be correct. So personal branding, if you are so artificial, so nicely done, but no one knows you, right? Only you know, right? You know what's that called? If you have any foreign guest, I will translate for you. It's called shock sendiri. Self-happy. But on the reverse, if network, a lot of people know you, you don't have a strong personal brand, that's even worse. I can assure you, if I name some people, which I don't want to name and shame, everybody know them, but you don't want to do business with them. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. So we're not going there. Okay. So the first step, now that with that in mind, the first step, so why people don't do personal branding networking is actually about the paradigm. Whether this thing is worth it, whether it works, whether this thing is artificial, manipulative, so on and so forth. Okay, we will cover that. So one of the best thing, the best quote that I like is actually by Wayne Dyer. It says, when you change the way you look at the things that you look at. Guys, I'll ask you, do you see this thing here? Can you guess what this thing is? This corner, this picture on the corner. Can you guess what it is? Any guesses? a stone, a rock. What else? Anything else? A stone or a mountain. Okay. This a tortoise, a car. Wow, very good. I like the tortoise one. Yeah. So that depends on how you look at it, the true answer. Selimut. The true answer is depends on how you look at it. Okay. Is it the boulder that stops you, or is it a stepping stone? That's why I say it's the same circumstances, how we look at it. For some, it is a stepping stone. For some, it is the stone that stops them. We decide. Okay. So yesterday, we talked about paradigm. We talk about paradigm influences. Don't read out those small words. I translate for you. Okay, you just trust me to translate for you. Today, it's reported only 4% Malaysians can afford to retire. 4%. Now, it is what it is. It is what it is, right? And Brian Tracy actually said, I don't know if you ever planned for your retirement or not, have you calculated or not? Yeah, and only 4%. These are not my saying. These are very well documented, can afford to retire. And that depends how. So meaning, you know, the title PGK, KSM, a lot of people have to KSM, you know, will get KSM in their lifetime. You know what's KSM? Kerja sampai mati, or work until death. So for most people, our current life is the result of our previous thinking. To have a different life, we've got to change our thinking. That's what Brian Tracy said. Yeah, I want you to meet a very special friend. Her name was Sarah. Sarah was a very, very good worker. Sarah was a very good worker, very good at what she does, no errors, real team players. But she felt a bit stuck in her career. Honest people, I know you guys are not egoistical, but do you know people that know less than you, that do less than you, that know less, do less than you, but go further in the same career that you have? Right? The worst is in the corporate scene. You do all the work, but someone gets all the credit. You get that? So Sarah actually taught personal branding and networking is for people that do not do work and need to do not need to she thinks that people who cannot do work well, that's why they need to use relationship, they need to sapu or polish boots, or they are very manipulative, they're very artificial to build their brand. So we had a coffee, and I said, Sarah, you know, with due respect, and I just want to share a bit of perspective. Actually, when you have a personal brand and network, right, it benefits everybody. She said, why? Why? I say, when your personal brand is not manipulative and tell people to look at you, how good you are. Personal brand will tell people what you're best at, why you're the best person for a specific things. It cut the chase so people would look for you. And they know of your values and your integrity, they will come to you. And as of network, it's not self-serving. It's really an opportunity. When you multiply the network, it's an opportunity for you to serve others. So that people who need your specific skill set can benefit. You don't make money out of it, right? Yeah. You can give it away for free. give it to the community, give it to NGO, give it to your church, your mosque, or whoever. She got a very high value skill set. You see, and the topic of monetization. Now, some of us here, I used to have that problem. You know, I'm an artist, I'm a photographer. You know, artists are very proud one. You know, people come to us. You know, ministers, big ministers. Okay, I don't want to name. Very high in the, will come and call, hey kid, can you come over tomorrow to do some portraits? Sorry, Dato Sri, tomorrow very full. Never mind. What time we finish? Dato Sri, very late. Never mind. 11 o'clock PM. Teh tarik waiting for you. You just come. Can. Yeah. So you ask me to ask people for money. Ayo, don't want not money face money never not important one huh? My art will speak for itself. But guys, monetization when it's, you know, it's merely the result and it's not the goal. Of course, some people set that as goal, but I won't set that as a goal. Monetization is a result of us bringing value to the table. People are not stupid one. Right? People are not stupid one. People don't want to blindly pay you one. If you're not bringing value to the market, you're not bringing value, they are not paying you. Whether it's entertainment, whether it's education, whether it's you know, even you are a punching bag. You know, there are people that get paid as a punching bag. You know, to release stress. People not stupid one. They get the value of it, right? So Sarah, with that, she went away. She never said much, and she still thought about it. And later she make major adjustment. And I'm so happy she moved leap and bounds because she's truly a giver. Before that, she thought those don't do. So other people are getting all the recognition. She's not aiming for the recognition, but as people give her the recognition, she will able to help more people. Yeah. Okay, good. So it's very important. If our paradigm don't shift, nothing shift. Okay, who's ready for the 10 common stumbling blocks of personal branding and networking that stop people? Only 2% ready. Okay, quite a lot. But I want you to promise me one thing. Can or not? Yeah? Don't read the words. The small one, don't read. I will tell you. Okay? Don't be busy reading. Okay? Because you can always read later. I won't be able to walk with you the whole time. Okay? So number 1. Personal branding is very inauthentic, very artificial, they say. Very artificial. True personal branding is your true North Star. It's about finding out who you are. Now, I'm speaking this with a caveat. If you're obnoxious and if you know that you're smelly, please do not be obnoxious and smelly, which I think you guys are not. Because if you can put up with me, I think you guys are not obnoxious. Okay? Smelly, I don't know. So, if you know you're very bad at something, do not be continually bad at that. You can improve one, but not to put on an artificial self. Okay? So personal branding is about authenticity one. Otherwise, you get trapped very, very soon. I'll leave that story when there's ABC. Serious. This is a true story. A very amazing story. A funny story too, but real. Really happened. So you know why some of my stories why some of my stories are funny? Do you guys find some of my story quite funny? This is a very scary question to ask. Yeah, it's like the guy who cracked a joke and no one laughed. Wow, yeah. My fun My stories are funny because they're real life experience. And you know what? What is real life experience? Real life experience is something that happened to you that you wish it happened to someone else. That's why so funny. Happened to me, ma. It happened to you, not funny already, lor. Correct or not? Last time it happened to me, that time not funny, but nothing bad. Okay, lor, quite funny also. That kind of circumstances. Okay. So you don't laugh at don't laugh at me, no, laugh with me. Okay, pass already. Don't laugh at me, laugh with me. Okay. Second thing, only for public figures and influencers. Not true. Not true. Imagine if you are married, right? You got child and you got no influence. And parents teacher day, you need to stand up for your kid. No one can be stopped. Very sad. I just saw another post on Facebook. I cannot remember the number. A friend posted hundreds of applications. No response for a job. Used to be a business owner, but now he tough times trying to get a job. It's bad enough you hear acquaintance cannot get a job. But what if your children is trying to get a job and cannot get? You cannot reach out to your network. So our influence and our personal brand benefits those that are closest to us. Okay? Personal branding is self-promotion. Some people really struggle with this. I struggle with this. I struggle with this. It is not self-promotion. It's actually to become the best version of ourselves. That is the best gift that we can give to the world. Among other things, to achieve this, we got to learn to say no. All our time is limited. Your time is limited. My time is limited. Okay? So, if some of these are your personal objection, you key in the number. And I hope it will help you. If you agree, like you key in the number, you don't have to be you. Like if you agree, some people you know of somebody, not you, your friend who thinks, yeah, you tell them, you say, learn this personal branding and networking is like that. They say, no lah, it's self promotion whatever. If you know someone like that, you can key in. Let's move on. One size fit all. Cannot be one size fit all one ma. So people come in, want to know the how. Immediately they want to know the how. Cannot one ma. We got different passion. We got different strength. And that's why we must do the exercise tonight. It's very, very important. Really, if you're not clear, just like Alice in the Wonderland, doesn't matter where you go. You know, you will go nowhere. You just go in circle only. Year after year, same old, only go backwards. You know, one size fit all. That's why it needs to be customized and tailored. It's very contextual one. We need to know the specific one. If today I can help you without knowing where you come from, very dangerous. You know, when you go to the doctor, if you go to a doctor, what's the thing that the doctor do? Ask you a lot of questions, right? Macam-macam. Where? Breathe in. Or you go in first, the doctor say, your face like that, I give you medicine. Any doctor like that? A prescription without a diagnosis is malpractice. prescription without a diagnosis is malpractice. The doctor can be sued. Chris say very true. Chris say very true. And the worst case scenario, someone can die. Yeah. So cannot lah. One such must be customized, must understand you a bit more. That's why this is seeing that action taker really inspire me. I want to do something special. And but need to be contextual one. Okay? Good. Next, move on. It's only about online presence. It's only about, yeah, look at me. My IG, my Instagram, my LinkedIn. No. Authenticity is about your being. 360. How you're online should be how you're offline as well. You got to be you. Cannot online. Wow. I see a lot of people online, right? Wow, very polished because can edit everything, filter everything. On real life, wow, they verbalize, or realize that they don't even dare to talk. Sweating. Actually, online I'm quite shy. A bit shy, that's why I don't really post a lot. But I try to. Try to set. Next. Networking is manipulative. Most of my friends are not manipulative. Most of my friends looks for opportunity to add value. But again, is it manipulative for some people? Obviously, very strategic. When you're of value, but then it's also like a knife. A knife, can you imagine your house got no knife? Cannot cut meat, cannot cut tomato, cannot open durian. But do you think there are people who actually use knives to commit crime? Two sides to a coin. Life is not black and white, but the whole shades of grey. Always two sides of a coin. The good thing that you think that you're doing could end up be a bad thing. The bad thing that you think you're doing could end up be a good thing. We just don't know yet. The factor that's not in our control is the time and how the decision that we make will play out over time. Okay? This one I like. Reserved for the extroverts only. Only for people who like to talk. It's about networking, personal branding. But do you know, guys, who's introvert here? Introvert type I. Quite a few. But guys, do you know the introvert rules the world? Yeah. Have I mentioned this? Who are some of the introverts that rules the world? Familiar with Bill Gates? Mark Zuckerberg? Warren Buffett? Jeff Bezos? I am an introvert. Sure. So many words, I am an introvert. No. Actually, just kidding. Actually, our temperament can change one. I am a trained introvert. I'm a trained introvert. And there's also something called ambivert. Because no such thing as a pure introvert or also pure extrovert one. There are circumstances one. Most of us in between one. But actually, introverts are the best for networking. Okay? Because why? They're active listener. They listen very well. What does an extrovert like to do? Like to talk. And then what does an introvert do? Listen. Oh, so happy. The introvert so happy. Both very happy. And then we walk away. You walk away. The extrovert think, wow, that one very good. Yo, Duke very good. Azman very good. Ayya, such a Chiming very good. Edwin very good. Tilaga very good. TS very good. Hidayah very good. Abby very good. Why? He's so good combinator. You never say even one word also. They're so happy and powerful. And because introvert tend to think before they talk. Very distilled. It's like pure gold. My wife is a real introvert. But today, if you meet her, you couldn't tell. She's happy, you leave her alone. But when you see her, she's amazing conversationalist. Okay? Good. So, next. Very time consuming. I say, guys, I don't read the word. Very time consuming with very little return. Time consuming, very little return. Always do the same old. Actually, I know there is something called law of diminishing return or marginal diminishing return. Yeah. That is, if you keep networking with the same group of people, same group only, same old one, everybody don't expand one. Do you know, according to Lou Adler, this is the only stats. I only put it here longer here because this is a stats. I don't want to forget. 85% of jobs are filled via networking. 85%. You might have a job now. You might have a business now. But your child? So it's very powerful. It's like a safety net. Every connection you make is a door to unlimited possibilities. You look at your phone today, you got 100 contacts on. Who got less than 100 contacts on your phone today? Very hard to imagine, correct or not? With WhatsApp alone, I don't know how many people text you already. Tilaga, less than 100 contacts. Do you think 100 contacts will have 100 contacts? There's 10,000 connections. Potential. Multiplying effect. Okay? Good. But again, we must know how to add value, how to reach out, and then how to present a personal brand that people would trust. Okay? Moving on. Rejection is inevitable. I already say there's minimum 250 network behind every person. Actually, cognitively, there's a Dunbar research. That is all that we can handle. We can handle very little. Our brain is actually a very primal brain. It's a village brain. We cannot handle so many connections. That's why, very important, you choose your connections also. You curate it, right? And then people say, oh, quality instead of quantity. Absolutely true. But quality can only come from quantity. Yeah. Quality can only come from quantity. If you're born with that 5, you stuck with the 5, that's a 5 you get. I'll tell you this little story since we are on this topic. Since we are on this topic, there was actually a research. There was actually a research done. Not so much research. There was actually a class. I think a 3rd grade or 4th grade class. A 4th grade class. So the teacher actually separated the class. They are pottery class. So they said the first group, she told the children, you will be graded based on the quality of your vase. Imagine this is a vase. I know it's a cup. A very nice cup. Then you say, if you make a very good vase, I give you A. Not so good, slightly below B, C, D, E. You get the drift. You only have to make one vase in 1 hour. One vase. You think carefully, then only make. Think first. The second group is it you be graded based on the quantity of the vase. Quantity of vase. 50 means A, 40 means B, C, D, E lah. Okay, the number could have changed, but you get the, so 50 is A, 40 is B, C, D, E. Okay, also given 1 hour. So, ladies and gentlemen, fire up the chat. Do you think group A, who are graded on 1 was 1 hour only, you have just focus on your attention and details to go, or group B, do 50 was. At the end of an hour, who will have a better was? A or B? A is quality, B is quantity. Group A quality. Wow, everybody say A. Wow, everybody say A. Wow. Actually, really all say A. That's exactly what I thought. Now finally one say B, June. I want to ask why B. Okay, so not enough time. We got a lot of things loaded up today. We got very packed. The human mind can only focus one thing at a time. I want to challenge that. Iris, I want to challenge that. June, very close. Is it can choose one nice out of the 50. So I've got a big review. At the end of the hour, group B has a better one. Why? Because your first was is your first was. No matter how you theorize it. I am taught no theory can survive the first touch of reality. You need to tweak and pivot one. First was not so good, commit, second commit, then commit less, commit less, commit more, commit less, commit less, commit less. Suddenly very fast. Muscle memory. So guys, test it out. Treat it as data point. Whatever you learned here today, test it out. Then you know how to tweak. Remember, your first was is your first was. Does it make sense? The first time you cook is the first time you cook. The first time you drive is the first time you drive. Who drive? Straight away, who you're born to drive. Your first swim is the first swim. Who jump in, who you float already one. Never drink water one. Who? Who bicycle, ride bicycle, first time, look at me. Cannot, wow, I risk bang here, bang there. Don't bang so much. Very scary. So your first was is your first was. Yeah. So rejection is inevitable. Yeah. So what? Next. Easy for me to say, but frankly, I've also faced rejection. Frankly, if I talk to someone, that someone don't talk back to me, you know what that's tell me? That's not someone I want to develop a relationship with. That's it lah. That person have disqualified themselves lah. Correct or not? Yeah. Some people come into our life and make it good. Some people live our life to make it great. Network is like that. Some people will come in your life for a season. Some people will come in your life for a reason. Hey, frankly, some people really come into my life just to introduce me someone else that became game changer in my life. Seriously one. Today don't have time for those stories. Seriously one. Yeah. My wife bought the car discount because a tax was raised. So ngam one connection. And that person never appear again. Some people come in to connect me to British Next Top Model. Never seen again. A lot of difference one, a lot of things one. Yeah. Okay. I'm not very clever to qualify a connection. Let them qualify themselves, Asman. Yeah. Okay. Next. Networking is only for job seekers. by now, we should know there's a lot of benefit to networking. Improve status, improve your health, improve your family, improve your wealth, many ways, network. And of course, it can benefit the job seekers as well. But you think only job seekers need to seek job, man? People don't see the other side of the coin. You know what's the biggest challenge in the F&B industry now? You know what's the biggest challenge in the F&B industry now? No staff. No staff. Even bosses need to network to find good staff that they could trust. People ask me, trusted lawyer, trusted doctor. We exchange all this. These are network. Sometimes all this doesn't result money one, but lifesaver. Lifesaver. My wife, auntie during COVID, this is a true story. This is networking, okay? She got COVID. She was admitted into a hospital, and this particular hospital it declined, and husband and wife admitted. Okay, and then they at the time it was the peak, so they were separated. Auntie was not given a room. Was in the car park. And we got news that they didn't get food for 3 days, and they just couldn't find one another. So this is my father-in-law's younger sister. But suddenly my father-in-law very calm one. My father-in-law 45-year-old business, great business, very calm one. Don't get angry one. Very frantic and keep suddenly just focus towards us and say, hey, go reach out and see your friends, who your friends can help out or not. They keep asking us because they know me and my wife is very out there. And lo and behold, really through our network, we found a doctor friend who is with a top specialist center in Malaysia, the most expensive one. Then she said, you see, I'm telling you this story, my hair come up. This networking. I said, kid, no promises, but I used to be an MO in that particular hospital. Okay. She said, I'll try to make some call. So she called the matron D, which used to work for her. Then she doesn't know the current MO, medical officer. So for those who didn't know, they say so the matron said, okay, I'll talk to him. And then you think getting into hospital is hard, right? I can tell you at that time, getting out of the hospital is like a prison break. Very hard because totally break down. No one to sign them out or whatever. Finally, we got the Dr. MO agreed to sign. That is the first half of the equation. Because that time, Klang Valley has no hospital. So the same friend who worked for a top hospital, they got one last bed, but reserved for super VIP. I tell you, it's unfair, but it's like that. Okay, reserved for VIP. So they say they asked us, are you sure you all want it? Are you sure we're actually, petitioning, fighting the board to release that particular one. Yeah. So we managed to rescue the auntie from that hospital to this hospital. Unfortunately, of course, unfortunately, 3 weeks later, this auntie also passed away. But 3 weeks later, at least the family was more prepared. She would have really gone. At least they got 3 more weeks with her. This is the unseen power of networking. Frankly, really, my in-law side has big family, very, very big family, very, very big family. Okay, our reunion is very big one. 7 brothers, 10 brothers, a lot. Yeah, it's only through us, and also we have to dig deep to find that connection. So networking is not only for job seekers. You don't know who you will help. Okay, good. So just now I said, yeah, F&B lack of manpower. Salary through key also don't have. Yeah. So just now we said, if you change the way you look at things, the way you look at things change. So I'm also a trained OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, a bit clean. So my mother is very clean. So in my I want to show you how when you change, everything changes. You might think this not relate to our life, but when you see the way we see things change, right? The way we think change, the things we see change, and exactly it will manifest. So in my office, I got a very nice manhole. Only I go in, but today I work from home because I work from home. I got a very nice manhole, but we got the back balcony that we don't open because a lot of dust, and we are very clean. We don't want dust to come in, so we block it. We block it. So for more than 13 years, we never opened the door. But during the pandemic lockdown, I feel a bit claustrophobic. So I told my mom also in my office. Yeah, we shared that space, about 1,008 square feet. So I said, we want to open and give a bit of air. She said, sure, not dust, I said, sure lah. I feel very claustrophobic. I cannot go out. Then she said, okay. Then we try to move. We move some stuff. Then open the door. Then later I said, hey, there's some space, and maybe we can plant something. Then she said, sure, not. I don't want, you don't tell me, you don't plant one. Then she after a while, she said, okay lah. Because she like to plant things also. So I'll show you. Originally, yeah, so this door you can see on the left is totally blocked by all this stuff here. So we never open it for 13 years. And outside is like that one. We never go out one, correct? You want to see after? You want to see after? Who want to see after? I got a question from Nicholas. I hope I don't butcher a name. Nicholas Bamfield. I hope I didn't MLM uses networking as basis for its business, but it seems top earners who join in early business care to comment. I think number one, first and foremost, most businesses will use networking. It's called channel. Yeah. And most businesses, also a few people will make all the money one. Most of us spend money. But the thing is, like a true networking company, a fair and equitable networking company, there is one, I know. That's a separate talk. That's a separate talk. Doesn't depend on whether you coming in or early. One that lasts and one is equitable and one that is legit. So not all MLM are made equal. It's just like, Malaysians, they are rapists. They are also robbers, but not all Malaysians are rapists and robbers. It is what it is. Yeah, every industry got good, got bad. Okay, who's ready for the transformation? A lot of yes ready. Any difference when? Okay, let's go. Da 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 da. Of course, you all can got nicer one huh? But for me, I'm very happy already. Nice or not? And you know what is the power of this? Everything that you see here, later I also added a shade the nursery shade. Everything except for this table here, we already got it. You can't believe it. Even the grass, I already got it. I got spare one. So what am I saying? I'm saying most of you already got what it takes in you. You got to take it out and put it together and share it. And it was my secret desire to have this because I feel claustrophobic. But who gets to enjoy it? So when we are successful, who gets to enjoy it? This is me, my mom, and my son. And this is still during COVID time. Our hair not cut and everything. So when we are successful, it's never about us. So we owe it to our loved ones to be the best version of ourselves. Okay? So we know this. And what's the process of personal branding and networking? conversion or monetization. Ultimately, we want some monetization. Monetization can be money, but it also can also be a lot of different things. If you get satisfaction from helping people, that's your monetization. But even you want to give a not so easy one. Seriously. Yeah. You know, a lot of people are they say giving is selfish, but the thing is like, yeah, some people also give to be fraudulent one. Like Jolo, you know, donate, but fake one. But anyway, this is the process. No, like, trust. As I say, you won't marry someone who you never met before, right? So you must know that person. You must make people know you. Outreach, you carve your outreach. Then people like you. Then they trust you. To me today, liking you is not enough. They must love you. I mean, very proper one. I got client, a very corporate one. Even that the one that do CNBC, they text me, "Oh, kid, the team loves you." Today, difference maker. How to do that? Under promise, over deliver. And then, no love, trust. Then they buy. Buy might be a product. Buy might be signing up for an NGO. Buy might be joining your course. Okay. Then repeat, refer. A self-perpetuating circle. But if they don't know, like, they don't know you, they won't love you. They won't love you. They don't trust you. They don't trust you. They will never buy. They will never repeat, and they will never refer. Okay. So they say why the rich gets richer? Because they earn the trust once and they keep delivering. Why the rest? They have nothing to deliver. So the funnel stop already, but the rich one, the funnel keep coming in one. Ching, 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 the money, ching, ching, ching. The guy, the rich open the phone, as money coming on. Ding, 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 ding. For most people, when they open the phone, pay bill, Grab, pay this, pay that, pay this, pay that. So you want this to be a ATM for money to go in, or a money collector? The sound is the same. The kaching is the same. Is kaching coming in or kaching going out? Okay. Who's enjoying the seminar so far? Okay. As promised, when we come back, we will talk about the 5 C's to building trust. Okay. And the 5 C's of building trust, and also the 7 C of personal branding. Okay. And I will think about a commitment. I'll think about whether I will put in a special thing for you guys. So I will give you a bit of context why I say that, right? In a very short while. Okay, shall we take a quick 5-minute break, and then we'll come back, and then we will continue, and we'll go all the way. After that will be very, very fast one, because today not much time. 5-minute break. Good, guys. Grab a water. Get a notebook. The 5 minutes starts now. You can see, yeah. Okay, I'll see you in shortly. Anybody back yet? You're back. Yeah. And the coffee chat in the Telegram group, tell your friends what you're learning, whether you're enjoying or not. Ask them to come. We still got very exciting part, how to build trust in the Telegram group. If you're already not on Telegram, everybody not on the Telegram yet? Cool. 1 more minute to go. I'm so excited. I'll be back in 60 seconds. Still thinking. Okay, we got 40 seconds to go. Tell me, are you a coffee person or are you a tea person? C for coffee, tea. Tea. Both. Yeah, charm. Okay. I learned something very from a super chef. This chef is my friend. This chef is invited by Michelin to teach 3-star chef to do roast. It's amazing. And you say, you know, uh, yin yang, coffee and tea, and cham. What is the difference? Oh, okay, time's up. You want to know what's the difference between yin yang and cham? At the end of this seminar, I review the difference between yin yang and cham. Okay, stay tuned. Okay. The 5 C's. Oh, let me remove this timer first. Oops. Ding ding. Okay, good. The 5 C to building trust. Who's ready? Who want to gain more trust? This one I very proud one. You ready? Tap T. T. I'm not rooting for T, but okay, let's go. A lot of things. A lot of things. Okay. This one I came up by myself through reading. So I'm quite happy to have this. Firstly, we have a triangle. The main thing is your consistency, your credibility. You have to establish your credibility, your consistency, and your connections. That is the pillar. But if you want to go hit it out of the ballpark, you need conversations. People get converted. People become your tribe through conversation. And then content. What are you talking about? Firstly, you must be talking. Secondly, is what are you talking about? And content can be amplified on socials as well. So people think, oh, is it just about social media? It's definitely a platform and a conduit. Yeah. That's why it is 2 rockets. Blow it out. That is very important. The 5 C's to building trust. And trust is especially important today. There's so many information overload. Now, if you guys want to manage information overload, talk to me also. A topic for another day. There's a great book to read. Especially very relevant. Everybody tell you they're good one. Who on social media tell you, hey, I'm lousy guy lah, don't talk to me lah. I'm lousy guy lah, my business don't come look for me for my business lah. Right? Especially in the age of AI. Too many, too fast. Too many, too fast. And yesterday, we have mentioned that it is said 4.5 million Malaysians Of course, don't read, just listen to me. It's true one. You can find this article, but don't have to read. 4.5 million Malaysians will risk losing jobs by 2030. Next year is 2024 already, in 6 years' time. Very fast. Very fast. So if your child in primary school, before they finish secondary school, you might lose your job. In fact, within 2 years, according to World Economic, yeah, today, yeah, even he lost his job. Yeah. Wow. Actually, one of my friends became a minister today, a powerful one. So I'm very happy for him. Yeah, very. I mean, actually, this guy, he is not. This person that I know is not going after for title one. In fact, he makes more money not being a minister. I can tell you. But it's national service. Okay. So within 2 years, 50%, if they don't retrain, will also lose their job. So this, is it good news or bad news? It's neutral. It's how you look at it. It is what it is. Okay? It is what it is. I want to introduce you to this very important thing. You got to write this down. You got to write this down. Applicable not just for personal brand networking, applicable to life. There's 2 things. I want to teach you ABC today. Area beyond control. ABC. Area within control. AWC. Not you scared. Elon Musk also scared of AI. Elon Musk also tried to slow it down. The richest man and the guy who's very instrumental in creating open AI. But it is what it is. Is it going to be a tool? Or is it going to be a weapon of mass destruction? Some people will lose jobs, but some people will find jobs. You know, the prompters, the prompt engineers make a lot of money. Some business will be wiped out, but some businesses will be created. So is this going to be a stumbling block? Or is it going to be a stepping stone? We decide. However we look at AI, things are going much faster. Do you think? It's just not one thing. It's not just the physical online world. It's also the physical world. If you have network, if you don't know AI, someone can teach you. If you don't know how to, if you don't know how to sell services, someone can teach you your network. All right. Of course, you build a personal brand, and of course, AI is great tools to help build personal brands, because just now remember things like the content and the conversations, AI can really, really help. Yeah. Genial is double-edged sword. That's right. Very important with personal branding. Perception is reality. It's not, you say, hey, I'm not like that one, or why he thinks like that. It's not real for you, but it's real in the eyes of the beholder. You cannot control what people think. So AI is your choice. Whether you use it, how people look at you, is it your choice? Depends. Because life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. And talking about what we were saying just now, if we do not cultivate the image, they will do it for you. So no choice is already chosen. You make the choice before. Okay? So now 7 C's of personal branding. Wow, this fully loaded a lot. And ABC of personal branding. Guys, just now when we say that no like trust, this is opportunity. You think about who, you think about it, you think about yourself. Why are you in this seminar? Right? Do you want change? Do you want to have different results? Do you think it's just you? Everybody else here, they're not so free, right? I'm not particularly good looking or particularly funny. Why are you in this room? But if there is group opportunity to network with people like that, and you're not capitalizing it, you're not letting them know you and see you, who do you want to network with? People who are thumb suckers? People who complain? People who don't take action? So this is the best place for you to get to know each other, grow and learn together, because as iron sharpens iron, one man sharpens another. None of us is going to be better than all of us. If you go fast, you go alone. You go far, go together. Just like Avengers. If your cause bigger than yourself, you need to grow together with people. Yeah. So turn on your screen. Turn on the screen. Let people see you. Let your smile warm their heart. I remember that one smile. Very good. Wow, that Limei smile, very, very, very good. Yunus, very sincere smile. Very good. Okay. 7C of personal branding. And also Kit Chan ABC of personal branding. So ABC. You start with ABC first, C is for, just now, communication. Okay? Communication. B is for behavior. Are you consistent or not? How you behave, how people interact. Okay? So C is for communication, B is for behavior. Communication, behavior. What is A? Who want to guess what is A? C is for communication, B is for behavior. What is A? Attitude, attitude. Wow, that's exactly lah. What else? Attitude. Wow, all follow, all copy only, correct. All copy the good thing, all will survive. Authentication. Okay. In the interest of time, I got thumbs up already. Authentic. This is what I was taught when I learned. I mean, after years of discovery, that was the predominant thought. Guys, I know you guys are good one. That's why you guys think like that. Unfortunately, for the rest of the world, A is appearance. They judge the books by its cover. No matter how talented you are, they only make the decision 7 seconds in their head. Do you know how many times to change someone's first impression? 20 subsequent time. So actually last time until COVID or until knowing some big people who really out there, I actually perpetually in suit one. Last time I would come in suit and everything. But today I found, and this ABC, that's why I didn't really like to teach, because it's really like very fake. And then it works very quickly one. But the problem is there's two missing ingredient here. You get very trapped very fast. And how do I know? That's because very fast, I built my career very fast. And people don't see me as anything else but as the celebrity photographer. People will get to know me as a celebrity photographer because of photographing Siti Nurhaliza's wedding, Maya Karia's wedding, this royalty, that royalty. They want a piece of me, but they don't see me, and I felt very trapped. And that's, if you do this, you pick very fast, because like in all marketing, they teach you one. If anyone been to marketing before, they teach you one. Number one is to identify your target market. Correct? And then you market the heck out of it. Yeah. But that means what? You're pandering to the whim and fancies of other people. You're not staying true to yourself. That's why until I discovered the next thing, the plus AC, I didn't want to teach this, which is authenticity. Now, if you're obnoxious, please don't be obnoxious. If you're smelly, don't be smelly. I remember telling this story to a friend who connected me to a young pastor who of a very big church. Okay, today is not about religion. Just think of him as a church as a business. A very big church. And when I tell him this story, I can feel he was feeling trapped because he started the church when he was very young. And now it grew into a very big church. My friend, when he graduated when he was 20, and by the time I met him, he was 40, do you think things have changed? Yeah, he has a family now, we have children. They say, yeah, kid, I feel very trapped too. You know why? I said, why? You know, I go to the toilet, people look at me, and you know what they say? Wow, pastor, you also in the toilet. It is not as if they are holier than thou, but people put them on a pedestal and put a different set. So if you don't have authenticity, we laugh. I mean, if you want a Qadi or Ustaz or Imam, you can change that story. But for me, I met with a pastor and I'm telling you that story. Authenticity is very important. And what drives authenticity is consistency. So ABC plus your authenticity and consistency. That you keep going despite the circumstances. Despite the circumstances. Thank you, Iris, for summarizing for your, that is the ABC plus AC of personal branding. Okay. That's, here you are. You want to do a screenshot? That's great. Okay. Is that good or good? Next, we want to go into the 7 C's of personal branding. How does it work? Later you will see. These 2 things, are they redundant? Are they overlap? It has its place. Okay. Very quickly, we want to set the foundation. Number 1, again, only can read the big word, the small one, no need to read. Clarity, know thyself. Again, there will be a homework today. Okay, this is like a SWOT analysis. Can be quite cringy for some, because I don't know, some of us never even sat down what we are about. We just every day wake up, go through the motion, weekend, week after week, year after year, decade after decade. And then, I do wake up, I'm 45 already. Yeah, like that. If you do not know who you are and where you want to go, it doesn't matter. Duke say not going anywhere. Yeah, I mean, but that, by saying that itself, you brought it out, means that you have awareness, and that's the first step. That's the first step. Okay? Good. Of course, I already said consistency. Stay true everywhere. Online, offline, in person, not in person, in front of hundreds, in front of one, and when there's no one. Credibility. Do what you say and say what you do. Not many one. People sign up, don't turn up. Or simple. And then, you know the word rationalize? You know what it means? Rational plus lies. Sounds real, but it's a lie. Lie to themselves. And that is the worst. Rationalize. Rational plus lies. Okay. Number 2 is consistency. Credibility is built. Like for photographer, I'm as good as my last shot. I never bust on my past claw agreement. Because my next class, people ask me, what's the most exciting and most important work? The next one. What's past is past. Today's headline, of course, sorry, you guys are young guys who never read newspaper one. Today, new headline is tomorrow fish and chips wrapper. Today headline is tomorrow fish and chip wrapper. If you have taken fish and chip before. So trust is ultimate. Yeah. Connection, connect authentically. One way, how do we connect authentically? Is it about always telling people what am I? No. An easy way is finding out what's the other person's need and what the other person is about. That's a very easy one. Yeah, not easy for many. Introverts, that's why your superpower is here. People love you guys. Trust me. Introvert's very powerful one. My wife's an introvert. Everything you'll say like go. But most of the time you'll forget to say it. But when you say it, it's go. 5, content. Show what you know. Write, talk, share. You know, you always tell yourself, you're so good. You know, that person not so good. You're better than them. But why are they making so much progress? Because only you know. No one else know. Only you know. You forget to tell people. So it's not show off. It's adding value to other people. Okay? 6, community. Haha, it's bragging. It depends. Some content really help people one. Depends how we look at it. Be part of community. You know, today, everything that I mentioned, the community can help us. Community is a network. That's why they say we are the average of the 5% closest to us. If it's not a positive community, I'm sorry. If you want to build a business, I meet young people. I want to be an entrepreneur. Then I say, who are your entrepreneur friends? I don't have. So who did they hang out with? No right or wrong. Employees. So employees after work think about what? Relax. Don't think about no right or wrong one, but it's what you want. The context is what you want. We are the average of 5%. Your weight, your wealth, your mental. I see it many, many times. You know, some people want to protect you. They do not see what you see. You know where is the richest area in Malaysia? You know where's the richest area, neighborhood in Malaysia? Any guesses? Bangsa, Saputih, Bangsa. Okay, no one mentioned Kenny Hills yet. Mont Kiara, Bukit Tungku, that's Bukit Damansara. I tell you, the richest community in Malaysia, Taman Tunggok. is a graveyard. So many talents unrealized. So many books unwritten. So many songs not sung. So many businesses not built. So many beautiful partnership that they didn't realize. Because we're all in the wrong community that encourage us, that grow with us. You know, coal, if you are one coal, you burn. After a while, how? Coal. That's why it's called coal. A bunch of coal, fire, flaming, burn. Frankly, one. And sometimes, as iron sharpens iron, one man sharpens another. Of course, there's friction, but it's growth. And you know, sometimes, so recently I give you an example. I'm at the age that I need to stretch. So I told my mother, this is a great stretch, you know, you must do it, you know, My mother is 72, very healthy for those of you who know my mother. And then I'm very excited to her. After a few months, I've forgotten about that stretch. Then I got a bit of sort of like kink, you know. Then suddenly she just mentioned, hey, the stretch you taught me, very good eh. Oh, then reminded, yeah, oh, very good. Then I started doing again. Very good. So sometimes when you add value to other people and you've forgotten, right? And then they come back one round and they add value to you. The same thing that you, so actually it's your words, but it's now a boomerang back. So you must be very careful in the community. If you're in a toxic community, you see the thing is toxic one, that thing will boomerang back to you. If it's a good thing, it boomerang back to you. You just want to see what lands on your face. Good stuff or bad stuff. Okay? Make sense? Next. Believe in yourself. Confidence. This is not ego. You came far enough. I tell you, if today you can be on this Zoom, you already have what it takes to achieve what you can imagine and beyond. You have to imagine, this is the most prosperous time in history. Our forefather never have the benefit one. Today, what you have in hand, oh, I tell you, hundreds of years, thousands of years, never have. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Hundreds of years and thousands of years, they never have this. Okay? Moving on forward. This is a summary. Okay, I won't repeat this. Clarity, consistency. Actually, I just repeat this. Credibility, connection, content, community, and confidence. So how these two things come together? Seems like an overlap, right? Actually, no. Personal branding, it's very holistic, very broad. Guiding principles. But ABC and AC also emphasize overall the visual, the conduct, and actionable strategies. Do you believe I can sing? That's amazing. I also can sing very badly. So I won't go karaoke with you. I won't put my happiness on your misery. So what we're trying to do as we craft and create ourselves. I like this particular statue. It's called the self-made man. Actually, I don't like the title. I don't believe anyone is self-made one. I think a self-made is at best delusional or psychopathic one. We got self-made one. We are a product of our education, a product of our environment, good or bad. We are a product of our schooling, a product of our experience. Even bad experience seeks to teach us. Even bad experience seeks to teach us. Yeah, but self-made man, I like this, is actually every day we chive away. We carve away, we carve away, we carve away. The things that we don't want to become what we want. As we say, we do not find ourselves, but we create ourselves. That's why, guys, today's homework is very, very important. I won't go through the exercise with you. The team has already shared with you in the Telegram group. If you're not in the Telegram group, I'm so sorry. But there's a few segments that you need to answer question. Take time. When you do it, you submit it, I'll look through it. In fact, yesterday, I stayed up till quite late looking through your answers. I'm very impressed and it excites me. Excites me so much. And as I said just now, when I went to the washroom, I decided to do something very special for you guys. Okay? So this part, I just say, know thyself is an exercise. It's like a SWOT analysis for yourself. Take time. Okay? Find out what's your strength and your passions. Duke say he likes to sing, put it down there. Okay? That's one thing. Very important. Yeah? Start with what we have. And this strength and passion, I must really emphasize it. Guys, please fire up on your chat. What was your hobby when you were young? Wow, no hobby one. Oh, usually drawing, rearing fishes. Oh, I like. What kind of fishes? Read. Oh, I like read. I run the book club one. Eat durian. Oh, playing chess. Hey, my son is getting chess. Tai Chi Chuan, design clothes, ride bicycle. Ooh, cycling, make friends and read. Wow, I read very good. Stamp collection, tropical goldfish, stamp collection, fishing, playing time, collecting stamps. Wow, I also like collecting. Hiking. Oh, I also like hiking a lot. Collect cards. What kind of cards? Yeah, my daughter make a lot of money during COVID selling cards. The Korean, yeah, high jumping. Wow, wow, basketball. Okay, good. Safe. Yeah. So I don't know how much time are you guys investing or doing all this activity you just listed? How much time are you doing that on a per week basis on what you mentioned? Your activities, your passion, your hobbies. How much time per week are you doing what you say you like doing? Not much. Once a week. How many hours? How many hours per week? None. No more. Buried. 1 hour. Very good. That's the most really. Past month, none. No more hobbies. Guys, if we like something, logically, don't we want to do it more often? But what had happened? We started work, right? And then our brain are tuned to. We make that economic decision. Need to make money first. Need to make money first. Money more important lah. The one child play. Need to grow up one. Need to grow up, right? That's why we forget about drawing, our hiking, our cycling, our chess, our rare fish. And they end up doing nothing. Yeah. You know, one day we wake up, we hate ourselves, we hate our life. We felt that we betray ourselves. This sounds very small things, but these things is what it is that make us unique. All of us unique. Write it down. You might not have every day to do it, but start doing it. You know, once a week, once every 2 weeks, once a month. Start. So it's very important. All these things are very important. Your strength, your passion. Okay. Next. Challenge that shaped you. As I said, these are incidents. These are things that happen to you that you hope happen to other people. The scars that you carry can paralyze you if you let it. But it can also be the gift to the world. Last time, I could not. Every time I talk, I try to. When I have to, especially when for those that do not know, I actually wrote a bestseller. This book. Can you see this book? Yeah. Can you see my book? Yeah. Can you see my book? Yeah, right. Because I cannot see myself. Can see myself. Let me see. There's a point to this. Yeah. Can you see my book? This is actually a business bestseller. Why did I tell you this? When I wrote this book, I need to revisit my childhood and my trauma. How my parents lost everything overnight and gone through a divorce at the darkest period of my life. I don't want to go beyond that very dark period, my friends. I cannot. Straight away, I just overwhelm my emotions. My mother hear me first time share, because when I write the book, when they did a big thing, all the Raja Puan Besar, all the press came, they want me to tell the story. Firstly, when I read the book, I cannot change my history. I had to revisit that. Then some more, I have to verbalize it. I was overwhelmed. My mom got shocked, but now she's okay. It was very, I still feel a bit shy sharing those period of my life. But I realized there's a lot of people in the same circumstances, and it gave them hope. So the scars that you carry can be a gift to the world. But of course, on the other hand, I don't like people that really trauma dump one. For no purpose, I'll go to trauma dump simply one. But I'm just saying, put it down. It might be challenging. You might wet the paper that you write on, but it's important. Yeah, what don't kill us, make us stronger. Judy Fantan. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I don't get what Ari's trying to say, but maybe later. So most of the time, opportunity often comes in the disguise in the form of misfortune or temporary defeat. Your scar is a gift. Sorry, banana. Banana. I can translate later. I really appreciate the Chinese sayings one. I there's really got wisdom one. Really wisdom. I just share with all my friends I translate, and this is one of my favorite. I think there's so many years of wisdom. So like things that I like, is like 禍從口出，病從口入. This is something I practice, meaning trouble comes out of your mouth and disease come through your mouth. Things that we eat, things that toxin. I thought there's so much wisdom. And when I try to impress people, for those that understand Chinese, okay, I'll translate for you. This one I learned very young. When I say this, people think I'm so educated, but I actually banana. It's called 城門失火，殃及廚餘. So meaning, Mac T say, wow, he's impressed with him. I don't know much on that. What that means is actually when there's a fire, in the city, and then the fish end up dying. Why? Because they took the water from the pond, and then there's no more water. So actually, it's like in Malaysia, gajah sama gajah berjuang, pelanduk mati di tengah-tengah. It's like that, like that. So, okay. So, my Cantonese, yeah, I'm a native speaker. I love Cantonese. Seriously, yeah. So this is nothing about race or religion or whatever, but it's just that you see why the mother tongue. I'm very comfortable in the Cantonese and in Malay, because these are the language that I hear when I was a young child, and then because when I grow up, actually, if you hear I speak Malay, quite okay one. Not as fluent as the Kelantanese, but quite okay one. Yeah. Oh, I like when the city catch fire, the fish in the mood. Oh, very good. Thank you so much. Everybody clap, clap, clap for Iris. Okay, next. Seeing ourselves through the eyes of others. Seeing ourselves through the eyes of others. Okay. So if you are brave enough, you're gonna interview them. But you can guess number one, people who know you as a child. Okay. Because sometimes we cannot see one. Actually, I can be, I told you I was 100 people you must know in Asia. Most of you think, wow, you must feel so great about yourself. I actually suffered from imposter syndrome. Because no way, I think I belong to the league of billionaires. No way. So I feel very challenging, and I keep pushing myself. But I don't even recognize my gift and talent. I don't think I'll deserve it. But people who know me as an adult really, really affirm me. And they show me my strength. Of course, they have to tell me over and over again. Over and over again. Yeah. Good. So guys, you guys will go through the exercise, right? Yeah. Do it for yourself. You don't do it for me. If you share on the Telegram group, good. We'll go through it. We'll learn together and we see how we can improve. And maybe you find someone with the same interest. And icons the last part very powerful, social. People don't do business with people they know. They do people with trust and like. And when you do things that you like together, it's because of doing art. I told you today, one of my friends became a minister without naming who. You know how I get to know him? Because me and the sister was serving in the same charity. In the same charity that was serving in, also brought me, I never intended to, okay? I was just offering volunteer, also give me an opportunity to shoot, you know who? Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan. So, very good, Okay. So who's enjoying the class? I'm not telling you which minister, but Stephen Sim is really minister. Okay. So to give you about context, why do I need to think so long and so hard? But he was a minister before already. Anyway, we don't have time. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Asma. Okay. Anyway, sorry. I'm not mentioning minister or as deputy minister. So harder to guess, okay? No mentioning. Okay, don't guess really, okay? See me in person, I'll let you know. Actually, more than one friend become minister today. Okay. So this. So you remember I worked in a college before, right? So the CEO left that college and I also start my business. So one day he gave me he called me up. He said, "Kid, I need help." I said, what? They said, "Can you come and teach photography for one semester? I like to help young people." I said, "Okay," but I said, "I don't have a master's." He said, "Oh, the diploma level, no need master when you come." Frankly, my name is a kid, right? I'm still a kid. Actually, can you imagine a 45-year-old kid? I'm still a kid, but in school, I'm quite famous one, quite famous, not for being a top student, but for being a bit, being in my world, and honestly, who likes to do homework and assignment one when in school? Got a few, I'm sure got a few one. Chris, got one, sure got one. Like my wife, like to study one. My wife got so many certification, I cheat you not. She's famous for. She's got a lot of certification on my wife. No one likes. So you kind of like hate your teacher, right? Your teacher is like always victimize you, right? Already work so hard. I go to school from 9 to 3:30, at night still got homework. Who likes to do homework? Somehow now, I become the person who give you homework. Okay. But then exams even worse. Very lousy, right? Exam. Very bad. But then now, I went to the college. I realized one thing. I love my teachers. You know why? And I only taught one semester only. One semester, I cannot take it. You know why? Every time I give one assignment out, 14 sets come back. The multiplying effect, right? The worst is what? You know, when your teacher fail you, you feel very bad and you hate your teacher. The worst is, because I'm a lecturer, I give exam, they come back, got subjective, objective. Objective very easy. The subjective one, you look at the paper, these are the very same thing you do, don't laugh. You don't know what they're saying. They're trying to wing it. They're trying to wing it. And you're trying so hard. You don't want them to fail, no. Because your students, can you imagine you got 14 students and 14 of your students fail? Looks so bad on you, right? But you try to comprehend, but you cannot. Wow, I tell you one time. So that's why I very scared to do this commitment that I want to do something special, because I know if I offer something, I'm offering a lot of people to do. Multiplying effect, right? And I tell you, seriously, this is a true story. You know, my uni, when I finished my uni, lucky I passed that paper. If I failed, I wouldn't be able to graduate, because although I got sponsors, my mom did contribute a bit, right? And they ran out of money. So if I didn't pass, so for my paper, I'm very poor in math one. I don't know if any one of you, if you're poor in math, we can be good friends. Statistic. I got 50. Okay. And just passed, so happy. If I fail that paper, I cannot graduate. Then you know what happened in the paper? Actually, there was this particular question. I got the right answer. I don't know how I got the right answer, but the working is totally wrong one. So meaning how I got the answer was actually a fluke shot. You know, in that paper, what my lecturer actually wrote, I'm forever grateful. They say, kid, this is not the right answer. This is the right answer, but the working is totally wrong. However, I'm giving you half for your creativity. My whole paper, I got 49.5. She donated half for me. I pass. Otherwise, I cannot graduate. Can you imagine? True story. True story. Anyway, so as I said, that's why I was very reluctant. I think now I talk also, I goosebumps a bit. So just now I thought about it, and I said, it's a miracle. Yeah, miracle happened to good people. I know you guys are enjoying. Who would actually like to meet me one-to-one? So as I said, there's no one size fit all. Some of you, okay, but I'm very scared. Actually, I don't really mind spending 15 minutes with you to help you all. But I think when you multiply that, that's a lot of 15 minutes, right? So in order for me to do that, I need a bit of context, right? A bit of info, not a lot, a bit of info, where you're coming from, whether I can help you or not. Okay? So I'm going to spend some quality time, and you know this time will be taken away from my family, but we want to make it count one. I know when two minds come together, magic can happen. So here is the deal. Before we hang up, I need to know a bit about you, a bit of context, whether, you know. So there's this form. You can fill it in so that we get to know where you're coming from and what you're facing to make our time more productive. Don't just talk. and nothing happen one. Because we are action takers, we want results. So before I bust you for our little chit chat, we also need to know that whether our vibes will match or not. I also need to figure out whether I can help you or not. Frankly, if you are dealing with a gambling portal, I'm very against it. Selling vape, I'm also against it. Things that will affect my children and their generation, I'm very against it. So I have to figure out whether we can match and whether I can help you or not. Okay, so this is going to be a kicker session. Can you imagine? I'm offering you 15 minutes. Okay, people actually pay me minimum 3,008 for an hour. So you value like the 15 minutes as how much? Minimum lah. And when they multiply out, if just 10 of you pick it up, right? I have limited slot. 10 of you pick it up is 150 minutes of my time. Okay? But I really want to add value because yesterday I'm so inspired by what you guys have done. Because you actually do one or a lot, not most people go to sleep. Actually, I didn't read it immediately. Well, no. After this class, I played chess with my son. Then I realized, so fast. They took actually time. After hearing me talk so long, they still do. I know you guys are action taker. So this is really for the action taker. Okay? So, but do give me a bit of info so I know who I want to meet and I can make our time both productive and fruitful. So this is the link. So don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Okay? Don't overthink it. And in life, whatever decision we make, we don't know whether it's a good or bad decision. One. You think you make a good decision? Time will tell. You make a bad decision? Time will tell. You can only make a good decision based on good intention. How it will turn out, we do not know. So you might make a bad decision, you think, but end up it's a good decision. You didn't marry your high school sweetheart, but end up that was a good decision. You do not know because you need, like my wife, I always tell her, I met her in college, but we didn't go dating. Yeah, on the verge of my first date with her, okay, I'm going to tell you this story. When I first, so, when I went to college, I'm a single guy, right? So we must, like investment, we must diversify, right? So we go knock on a lot of doors. I'm a single guy. So I actually set a date to go out with her. Not too long after she came here, then she came here. Okay? I set a date with her on a Thursday. Okay? On a Thursday to meet her on lot 10 on a Saturday. But lo and behold, that time I wasn't dating anyone. On Saturday, I officially went out with another girl. So on our first date together, I told her I cannot see you anymore. Very honorable man. I don't two-time. I said, my son was like, what the heck? You just can tell her on the phone, but I want to tell her face to face what happened. Right? So it's a good thing. If it was a bad thing, it was a good thing. Because if I had dated her then, I would have the maturity to carry. Today we're 21st year married. And I also believe she needed to date the wrong guys first to know that she found the right one, right? So guys, don't overthink it. Just provide me a bit of info and data. Yeah. Follow your gut feeling. Because like I said, your brain want to protect you. You're doing something that's not unusual one. So the team have just put the link. Take 5 minutes. I'm gonna put a timer here. Put a 5 minutes to do this. And then when we come back, I want to wrap up and we will tell you something very exciting. Okay, so take 5 minutes to fill in this form. When you're done, comment done. Yeah. This is a shot making things happen. The chances of us meeting like that is much easier than meeting outside. All of us, my time is precious, your time is precious. You have children, I have children, I have parents, you have parents. Yeah, we do not know if we don't take this first step. The talk that I did for Sunway recently, it took a year to arrange, to find time to do it. And the thing is, today, if you have time, you don't do it. If not now, when? I don't know when I will feel generous or inspired again. Yesterday, seriously, normally our second day of any event is a bit of a loud day one, but I saw the response and so on. This group of people really, really, if we can come together, can multiply. Okay. So in a while, we'll share with you tomorrow. Oh, exciting topic. Very exciting topic. I'll tell you what we'll be sharing tomorrow. Yeah. So click on the form. Okay. You see, just a few simple questions. Don't overthink it. Yeah. And then we can stick. We'll ask you your social. Actually, I saw some of your social media yesterday when you screenshot. You guys are leaving a lot of money on the table. A lot of money on the table. I know Duke just now very excited, keep commenting about Clubhouse. Clubhouse I went because of Winston and John Lee. But out of Clubhouse, I thought it was sunk cost already. But I've done 6-figure deals on Clubhouse. Connecting 2 person I never met before in life. Start with online first. That is the easiest way. So fill in the form. So I don't know whether I can help you or not. At least I know. 2 more minutes. If you haven't done it, click on that bit.ly talk to Kit Chan. Guys, is it the right? Can you click on it to see whether it's the right form? Sometimes the bit.ly is the wrong one, and then we go to error. So that day I sent a link. Everybody got error and no one told me. Then I realized what error. Thank you, Iris. When we're done, so we got 1 minute 40 seconds, and then we come back. Very good, Iris. I think you guys wouldn't be angry at me if I give Iris the most proactive student award. So let me see. I must put some clap music. Let me clap for Iris first. Oops. Yeah. Yeah. So 1 more minute. Yeah. Why so fast one? So my one goes to the team, not to everyone. Oh, sorry. That's why I need to learn new things. Clap. So also another clap for no need stay humble. Okay. Another minute to go, guys. And we can chat. Really excited, you know. So I'm very amazed with the people that's in the community, in the Telegram group itself. In fact, if you guys know, there is business to be done among your alumni. Frankly, there is. Ooh. Okay, 16 seconds. 16 seconds more. And we'll be back and we'll talk about tomorrow. Okay? Tomorrow is day 3. 5. Oh, sorry. 4, 3, 2. Okay. Minimize. Tomorrow is day 3. And for those of you who is not on the Telegram group, and we're wrapping up now, you can scan the QR and you go straight. What will we be talking about? We'll be talking about 10 networking keys to $1 billion speed dial. Do you know what is a speed dial? Thank you, Karina. Thank you, Duke. I'm sure we have a good chat. For those who didn't submit, I'm so sorry. I don't know when we'll do that again. 10 networking keys to a $1 billion speed dial by Kit Chan. Sounds like an overpromise. Sounds like a very tall promise. But why? Number 1, Do you know what is you know what's a speed dial, right? Speed dial is the field number. But used to people say Rolodex. People used to call me the man with $1 million Rolodex because the name cards that I have of the people are they're millionaires. So we add value. So I was doing some work with this regional magazine, very big. It's called Millionaire Asia. So they have a database of 10,000, 100,000 or 10,000 millionaires, okay, across Southeast Asia and beyond. And of course, they also tap into my network win-win lah. Win-win. So you see, when I think about win-win-win. So there are some people that they could have no access to. Some of my clients are Forbes listed billionaire and very recluse, right? So they reach out to me. Of course, I get to shoot the cover. I get compensated. Of course, my client knows. And number two is I assess these people who are personal friends. Normally, they don't like to show off, but normally when they not to show off, they agree. Firstly, they need to see where they are being profiled. Number two is when they have a cause that they want to champion. So I remember photographing 4 ladies. They have a very big charity, and these are the most powerful ladies in Malaysia. So one lady was the wife of the president of Genting. One lady was the president of KLK. One lady was the chairman of Yuan Sang. And one lady was actually the wife of Tan Sri Jeffrey Cha of Sunway. So these are the ladies. So I will connect them. And I get to shoot. And then they were doing a charity. So they get sort of like exposure for the charity, not for themselves, for the charity. And of course, the magazine can sell magazine and attract more millionaires to subscribe. So I photograph. I managed to connect a few friends to do that. And then one of these days, while we were having a drink, and one of them said, "Kid," I say, "What?" They say, I thought they were very happy. They say, "You know, you're putting them on this magazine is actually a big insult to them." I say, "What do you mean? Very nicely written, support their cause, and they are giving highlight to their work." But they say they are billionaires. They are not millionaires. Oh yeah, billionaire in the millionaire becomes an insult to them. So today, I want to say, if you want to acquire some of my database, some of my people on the phone, they are actually billionaires. So it could happen for you as well. But even if you think uncomfortable with the word billion, start with million. But today, million is nothing. Yeah, I think like some of you know some of my friends as well. They make $1 million in a couple of months, right? And these are some of the people that I would invite them to share and add value to our community as well. And sorry, today I take 5 minutes, slightly longer. I want to ask you a question. Who is very afraid of networking because you don't know what to say? And we end with this. Azman, one honest person. Just only one. Kayani, Caroline, Johnny. And that stops you, right? That paralyzes you, right? Can I tell you one thing? I still have the fear. So I got a trick how not to feel awkward. But that one requires a bit of effort. I'll share with you tomorrow. Remind me when I teach you this of what to say. I still have the fear one. I still go networking. I still have fear one. But so what? Fear is to protect us. But fear means we are moving out of our comfort zone. Something good is going to happen. Fear is failure when you let it be. It is what you do when you have the fear. You can reframe it. I actually had to reframe it. As the body is preparing me, the adrenaline is preparing me. Who thinks that I'm a natural speaker? I tell you real secret. I'm very uncomfortable speaking one. Very uncomfortable speaking one. You know why I have the toilet break after 1 hour? I tell you a real secret. So transparent one. Cause I'm very nervous. I need to go toilet. I'm very nervous. Like that. But in spite of the fear, I'm going to either let the fear stops me or I tell myself, that is my body telling me that I'm preparing myself for breakthrough. Okay. I want you to think, when was the last time you tuned out of a speech or a conversation? This person is talking in front of you, but you're not listening. Got like that or not? Got happen or not? Yeah. So tomorrow we will also share how to introduce yourself effectively. Is that good or good? Okay. So sorry. So for those that want to go already, please go. But those who want to know, yin yang and cham. The difference between yin yang and cham, and this is not a trick. I learned this. Is the ratio. Cham has more coffee. Yin yang has more tea. I think it's 30-70. Yeah, depending who makes it. Does it make sense? It's like, wow, life is like that, no? You never knew. Suddenly you learned it. It's a boom, your neuron fire up. Wow, that far. But now next time you can show off. You drink a cham or yin yang, you can show off to your friend. It's not a joke. Serious. Yeah, cham is more coffee. Yin yang more milk. More tea. More tea. You think about it, true or not? Yeah. True or not? Right? You drink the yin yang, you feel like you're drinking more tea, right? You drink the cham, it's more coffee, correct or not? If you think it's correct, type C, please. Okay? Good. So team, have we posted the homework on the Telegram? And we have, right? Yeah. So just give them the link one more time so that they share. Probably it's true. It's true lah. It's true lah. Okay. So thank you guys. We also will talk a bit about social media. Okay. Thank you. You guys have been good audience. See you tomorrow. Bye. Take care. Thanks. Sorry, I overran a bit. I'm excited about Yin Yang and Cham. Take care. Good night. Bye-bye. See you. Take care, guys. Good night. Bye.